My name is Vanna and I'm a wildlife biologist for Fish, Wildlife and Parks. Today we are banding birds using these mist nets, and you can see that they are very difficult to see, and that's by design. So they're made out of really fine threads that will catch the birds as they're flying through, and the birds will hit the net. It doesn't hurt them. They usually just fall down into these pockets right here and lay there until we come and get them out. Okay, so this is a warbling vireo that we just took out of the net. So we haven't put the band on it yet. So the first thing we'll do is band it, so that way if for some chance it flies off before we're done with it, we at least have the band on there. So they have this little pin that we put the band on because the band is closed to start, so we have to open it up. And then we put it right in there. And I like to put the band on the right leg of the bird, and then these pliers allow you to close it without pinching the bird's leg. So then that band can just move freely on their leg, and they have a new shiny bracelet. So there are different band sizes, and so you got to know what band size goes on the species of bird that you have, because you don't want them, you want the bands to be loose, but not so loose that they're going to catch on branches and things like that, but loose enough that they can spin around and slide up and down the leg without causing any harm to the bird. So we have a red-nape sapsucker, and this is band size 1A, that little band right there. So each band has a unique number, and we record that number, and then that's what helps us identify that bird if we recapture it, or if somebody else captures it at their banding site. So we record all sorts of information about that bird in addition to the band number, the species, the gender, the age of it. We look at a bunch of body metrics such as molting and flight feather wear, and all those indicate how old the bird is to us. Catherine's looking at the skull. That the way the skull forms over the first year of its life helps to tell us if it's a hatchier bird or if it's older. But each species of bird has a unique molting pattern. So often you can see where they're at in that molt pattern, and that will also, it will help you further define how old they are, whether they're a second-year bird or after second year. And this book is the Bible. It is not fun to read because it's like this. There's no colored pictures at all. Okay, as an example, the first pre-basic molt includes most all medium coverts, 3 to 10, about 69%, intergrader coverts, sometimes in about 21% of the birds, 1 to 2, rarely 3 terts, and occasionally in about 6% of the birds, 1 to 2 central recs. So the hope is that when you band it, if it gets recaptured somewhere, either in my station or somebody else's station, then we've just connected 2 dots in that bird's life story. So that's the whole hope, is that you actually will recapture a bird.